Digital Yuan. The digital RMB is issued by the People's Bank of China and is a legal tender with national credit endorsement and legal repayment ability. Compared to virtual currency such as Bitcoin, the digital renminbi is a legal currency, equivalent to legal tender, with the highest effectiveness and security. Bitcoin is a virtual asset with no value foundation and does not enjoy any sovereign credit guarantee, which cannot guarantee stable value. This is the fundamental difference between central bank digital currencies and cryptocurrency assets such as Bitcoin. The digital renminbi adopts a dual-layer operating system. The People's Bank of China does not directly issue and exchange central bank digital currency to the public, but first exchanges the digital RMB with designated operating institutions, such as commercial banks or other commercial institutions, and then these institutions exchange it with the public. The operating institution needs to pay 100% reserve to the People's Bank of China, which is the 1:1 conversion process. This dual-tier operating system is basically the same as the issuance of banknotes, so it will not have a significant impact on the existing financial system, nor will it have a significant impact on the real economy or financial stability. The DC/EP placement adopts a dual-layer operation model, which does not compete with the traditional business model of commercial banks. At the same time, it can fully leverage the enthusiasm of commercial banks and other institutions in technological innovation. The digital currency placement system ensures that DC/EP does not exceed the issuance limit, and only sends the corresponding amount voucher when the currency generation request meets the verification rules. Under the current digital currency system, anything that can form a unique identifier of personal identity can become an account. For example, the license plate number can become a sub-wallet of digital RMB, which can be used for payment on highways or during parking. This is the concept of a broad system of accounts. The bank account system is a very strict system, usually requiring the submission of many documents and personal information to open a bank account. Support for loose coupling of bank accounts refers to the ability to open digital RMB wallets without the need for a bank account. For some rural areas or remote mountainous areas, as well as overseas tourists who are unable or inconvenient to hold bank accounts, they can also enjoy corresponding financial services through digital wallets, which helps to achieve inclusive finance. Other personalized designs. 1. Dual offline payment. Fulfill the electronic payment needs of places with poor network signals such as airplanes, cruise ships, and underground parking lots like paper money. 2. Higher security. If there is indeed theft or other behavior, for real name wallets, digital RMB can provide loss reporting function. 3. Multiple terminal selection. People who are unwilling or unable to use smartphones can choose IC cards, feature machines, or other hardware. 4. Multi-information intensity. Divide digital RMB wallets into several levels based on the intensity of customer information. If a large amount of payment or transfer is made, it must be through a high-intensity real name wallet. 5. Point-to-point delivery. By using digital currency smart contracts, fixed point-to-person delivery can be achieved. Livelihood funds can be distributed to the digital wallets of the masses, thereby eliminating the possibility of false reporting, false claims, interception, and misappropriation. 6. High traceability. When competent authorities issue corresponding legal documents in strict accordance with the procedures, conduct corresponding data validation and cross-comparison to provide information support for combating crimes. Even corrupt individuals find it difficult to evade regulation through methods such as breaking them into smaller parts. China's research and development of the digital RMB system aims to create a new type of RMB in digital form aimed at meeting the public's cash needs under the conditions of the digital economy. It is supported by a reliable, stable, fast, efficient, continuous innovation, and open competition financial infrastructure in the retail payment field, supporting the development of China's digital economy, improving the level of inclusive financial development, and improving the operational efficiency of the currency and payment system. 1 is to enrich the cash forms provided by the central bank to the public, meet the public's demand for digital cash, and assist in inclusive finance. With the development of digital technology and electronic payments, the use of cash in the field of retail payments is increasingly decreasing. However, as a public sector, the central bank has the obligation to maintain the public's direct access to legal tender and ensure the unity of accounting units under the conditions of the digital economy through the digitization of cash. The digital RMB system will further lower the threshold for the public to access financial services and maintain a legal currency supply for a wide range of groups and various scenarios. The public without a bank account can enjoy basic financial services through digital RMB wallets. Overseas residents who come to China for a short period of time can open digital RMB wallets without opening a bank account in mainland China to meet their daily payment needs in China. The payment settlement feature of digital RMB is also beneficial for enterprises and relevant parties to enjoy payment convenience while improving capital turnover efficiency. The second is to support fairness, efficiency, and security in the retail payment field. Digital RMB will provide the public with a new universal payment method, which can increase the diversity of payment tools and help improve the efficiency and security of the payment system. China has always supported the coordinated development of various payment methods, and the digital renminbi and general electronic payment tools are in different dimensions, complementary and different. Based on the M0 positioning, digital RMB is mainly used for retail payments, with the aim of improving the level of financial inclusivity. It draws on electronic payment technology and experience and forms a beneficial supplement to it. Although payment functions are similar, there are also certain differences between digital RMB and electronic payment tools. Firstly, digital RMB is the legal tender of the country and the highest security level asset. Secondly, digital RMB has value characteristics, allowing for value transfer without relying on bank accounts, and supporting offline transactions, with the characteristic of payment as settlement. Thirdly, the digital RMB supports controllable anonymity, which is beneficial for protecting personal privacy and user information security. The third is to actively respond to the international community's initiatives and explore ways to improve cross-border payments. Various sectors of society are paying more attention to the realization of cross-border use and promotion of RMB internationalization of digital renminbi. Cross-border payments involve numerous complex issues such as currency sovereignty, foreign exchange management policies, exchange system arrangements, and regulatory compliance requirements, which are also challenges that the international community is jointly striving to solve. Currency internationalization is a natural market selection process, and the international currency status is fundamentally determined by factors such as economic fundamentals and the depth, efficiency, and openness of monetary and financial markets. Digital RMB has the technical conditions for cross-border use, but currently it is mainly used to meet domestic retail payment needs. In the future, the People's Bank of China will actively respond to the initiatives of international organizations such as the Group of 20, G20, to improve cross-border payments, and study the applicability of central bank digital currencies in the cross-border field. Based on the domestic pilot situation and the needs of the international community, the People's Bank of China will explore cross-border payment pilot projects while fully respecting the currency sovereignty of both parties and complying with the law. It will follow the three requirements of non-destructive, compliant, and interoperability, and establish legal digital currency exchange arrangements and regulatory cooperation mechanisms with relevant monetary authorities and central banks. It will adhere to the management requirements of double-layer operation, risk-based management, and modular design principles to meet regulatory and compliance requirements in various countries. According to public information, the technical framework for the issuance and circulation of digital RMB can be summarized as 1 currency, 2 yuan, and 3 centers. It is stated that 1 coin, also known as digital RMB, is an encrypted digital string signed and issued by the People's Bank of China, representing a specific amount. The dual issuance model, also known as the dual placement model, refers to the People's Bank of China issuing digital RMB to commercial banks, including payment institutions, first, and then circulating it to users by commercial banks. The 3 centers consist of a certification center, a registration center, and a big data analysis center. The authentication center creates a private key for the digital RMB account based on the user's identity information. The registration center is responsible for recording the user's digital RMB transaction information. The big data analysis center can access all data for risk control, anti-money laundering, and other related desensitization data analysis. It is understood that prepaid consumption is a widely recognized consumption model in the market and covers various industries. However, traditional prepaid consumption has pain points such as difficulty in terminating consumption refunds, difficulty in recovering compensation after closure, and difficulty in providing evidence for consumer rights protection. Digital RMB smart contract technology can solve the pain points in this industry. As a financial technology innovation practice in the field of empowering people's livelihoods, this digital RMB smart contract platform will first choose to pilot in the prepaid consumption scenario of educational and training institutions. After consumers use digital RMB to pay fees on the platform, the prepaid funds will be frozen in the digital RMB wallet and can be verified according to different methods such as class times. The prepaid funds can be cleared once and explained once through digital RMB underlying technology. If the performance cannot be fulfilled due to institutional issues, when consumers apply for prepaid refunds, the platform can achieve rapid refunds of unwritten amounts, which is conducive to protecting the legitimate rights and interests of consumers and property safety. Advantage. Firstly, the digital RMB has more legal protection. In theory, commercial banks may go bankrupt, and deposit insurance provides certain protection for users' property. Alipay and WeChat use commercial banks for settlement without deposit insurance, so once there is a risk, users will suffer huge property losses. Digital RMB is the legal tender of the country, guaranteed by national credit, and has more legal protection. Secondly, the payment of digital RMB is more convenient and cost-effective. One is that the digital RMB can be received in real time, which improves the efficiency of fund utilization and also enhances the transmission efficiency of monetary policy. The second is that digital RMB is more cost-effective. On the one hand, the issuance cost of digital RMB is much lower than that of current paper currency and coins. Thirdly, the digital renminbi is more inclusive and also conducive to breaking payment monopolies. Digital RMB supports offline payment, similar to paper currency, which can meet the needs of areas and specific places that are not covered by the network. In order to compete, third-party institutions often set up transaction barriers. WeChat and Alipay block each other's payment methods in their respective application scenarios, increasing users' additional payment costs and use burdens. Users need to have multiple applications such as WeChat and Alipay at the same time, and digital RMB is more conducive to breaking the payment monopoly. Fourthly, the digital RMB enhances the coordination between monetary and fiscal policies. The launch of the digital renminbi has had a significant impact on fiscal policies, such as direct access to finance, which can make direct access faster and more flexible. The digital renminbi can play a positive role in poverty alleviation, structural tax reduction and fee reduction, and other fields. The research and application of fiat digital currency is conducive to efficiently meeting the public's demand for fiat currency under the conditions of the digital economy, improving the convenience, security, and anti-counterfeiting level of retail payments, and promoting the accelerated development of China's digital economy. As a legal tender supported by national credit, the digital RMB has characteristics and advantages that ordinary electronic payment tools do not have. It will form a new pattern of digital payment in China, and open up a new space for the precise implementation of monetary and fiscal policies in China. It will also help China's RMB internationalization. Fifth, the digital RMB is conducive to the implementation of China's policy of expanding domestic demand and the acceleration of the construction of a new development pattern. Sixth, digital renminbi will play an important role in international payments, helping to internationalize the renminbi and ensuring China's financial security. Application scenario. On October 21, 2022, the reporter learned from the People's Bank of China that digital RMB has formed a large number of application models covering online and offline, replicable and promotable applications in fields such as wholesale and retail, catering, culture and tourism, education and healthcare, and public services. On June 7, 2022, Agricultural Bank of China Taicang branch issued an inclusive loan of 1.5 million yuan in digital RMB to Taicang E-Cny New Material Technology Company, Limited as raw material payment to the upstream supplier's digital RMB wallet. This inclusive digital RMB loan not only achieved a groundbreaking breakthrough in the application scenario of digital RMB, but also an innovative attempt by financial institutions in assisting enterprises and relieving difficulties. In July 2022, a Taiwanese enterprise, Kunshan Yuxin Electronic Technology Company, Limited, borrowed 400,000 yuan from Kunshan Rural Commercial Bank to pay for upstream suppliers' raw materials. This loan is issued in the form of digital RMB, becoming the first Taiwanese-funded enterprise digital RMB loan in mainland China. On December 9, 2022, Bank of China Changjiang branch successfully issued a large digital RMB loan of 43 million, which is the first digital RMB loan issuance business in Hainan province and also another innovation in the field of digital RMB application scenarios by Bank of China Hainan branch. In August 2022, the Beijing Equity Exchange's online judicial auction digital RMB fund settlement business, jointly launched by Beijing Registration and Settlement Company, Limited, referred to as Beijing Settlement, an Industrial and Commercial Bank of China Beijing branch, was officially launched. This marks the landing of the first scenario in the property rights market where digital RMB is used to deposit auction deposits. In November 2022, employees of Fengtai Culture and Tourism Group received digital RMB wages, which was the first digital RMB salary payment by a state-owned enterprise at the city level in Beijing. In 2022, digital RMB will be applied in multiple scenarios of Guangzhou Metro. Passengers who have downloaded the digital RMB app and activated relevant payment functions can use the digital RMB to purchase tickets at the automatic ticket vending machine within the scope of the subway network, pass through the official app, and apply for ticket refunds at customer service equipment. Starting from New Year's Day 2023, digital RMB payment methods will be fully opened at the exits of toll stations in Guangqing and Jianghua expressways.